guys, Greg from FactionFab. If you follow us on our social media, you've probably seen that we just picked up this 2008 Aspen White STI. This thing is completely 100% stock. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna start a build series showing all the FactionFab products and what fits on this car. And if we haven't done an install video yet, this is gonna be a perfect opportunity for us to go through, do some install instructions, and talk about some of the benefits of the FactionFab products over stock or other competitors. So we're gonna be starting with some of the more basic installs and then working our way up towards more difficult installs or things that you would do in order of when you buy the car. So this first video, we're actually just gonna start at the very beginning and do an oil change. So in this video, we're gonna be highlighting the FactionFab Magnetic Oil Drain Plug. This has a magnet on the back, which is going to pull any particles or shavings or anything in the engine and hold them at the bottom of the oil. That way they don't get circulated back through and cause more wear and tear just on your daily drive. Now this is something I recommend on every single car just to give your engine some extra longevity, and it can be done just as a simple add-on to any oil change. So we're gonna do a fresh oil change, fresh filter, and then we're gonna pop this baby in. First place to start, pop your hood. We're gonna pop off the oil cap here and then pop the dipstick. This is just gonna help air come in from the top so you get a smooth flow going out of the oil pan in the bottom, which will get any sediment or anything out of the oil pan. Depending on the model, you may need to remove the stock under tray. Now we have a clear view of the oil drain plug and the filter. Get our oil drain ready. So now we have our oil drain pan underneath. We can go ahead and loosen the drain plug. Can be a little messy, that's why I always recommend some gloves. Now that's a little bit under control, slide this over and undo our oil filter. I always like to prime my oil filters and then make sure you get a little bit of oil and rub it around the seal on the top. That's gonna make sure that you get a good tight seal against the engine and you're not gonna be leaking from this oil filter. Clean the surface of your oil filter just to check for any damage or anything. And then we're good to thread on our oil filter. Instruction from Subaru say contact with gasket and then a 7/8 of a turn, so almost a full turn. Looks like this is just about done draining. You could probably let it sit here and drip all day. We'll Clean the surface there. And then we're gonna take our drain plug and our gasket, the flat side of the gasket against the drain plug, and then we'll thread it in. It can be kind of hard with the magnet to get it threaded perfectly straight. At this point, we're done underneath the car, so you can go ahead and replace the under tray. And then back on top of the motor, we are good to go ahead and fill it up. Put the cap back on, drop your dipstick finally. So then go ahead and turn on the car, check for any leaks, and then wait for the engine oil to get hot. Then you can check the level to make sure you have enough oil. After that's all wrapped up, you're done. All right, so now this car is ready to really be put through the paces. I'm gonna be taking it out, getting all kinds of video of the stock drive, and then we're gonna add parts one by one so you can see stock to modified with the FactionFab parts, what a difference it can make in driving your car. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can follow this build series. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit us up here or on our social media, and we'll see you next time.